we have got some decent storage, guys. If you're looking at storage, we got some decent storage. So look at this. We got this here, that. We got the microwave, two of these. We got a little cabinet, a little metal box with the workbench. We're out of room. I mean, we can put more in there if we need, but we're out. We got to get the rest of the base done too. I still got to come out here another floor and then come down this way. And I got to go 2 past here, which will put me almost to the limit. Then when I go 2 past here, I got to go 1 over, maybe 2 over. That way I'll have 10 doors, and that way I can put windows facing the door so I can keep an eye on it. But we are going to connect in right there at the door, because I'm going to split that in half. And I'm going to put a door there, so when you first come in the main door to raid, you've got to turn and go left down that way to raid. Our plan is to get more nails. There's a car stuck up here. We're going to try to get the car unstuck, because there ain't as many people online early in the morning. We'll try to get the car unstuck. That way we can use the car, because it's sitting there. It's been stuck in that thing forever. We can figure out how to get that loose. We can get that car, and then we can come back to base, and I can grab my gas mask, and we can hit the gas area, get some real good loot. That's only if I can get the car, because I am close, because the gas area is right here. That's a long run for me. I don't want to risk it. Definitely don't want to risk it, so we're gonna try to get that car loose. What's a zombie? I was like, what? No. Oh, there's a bag here. Somebody's in the area. Somebody's in the area. Somebody's definitely in the area. I don't know why somebody'd be this far out on the edge of the map. You know where my base is. The reason I built out here. Unless somebody out here is building the base. And sometimes you get that. You get new players on the server. They come in a little late to wipe, and they're like, everybody's more closer to town. We're gonna go to the edge of the map. And then they come across my base, and then they decide to build out here. There's a no-no. My area. I control this area out here. I've actually got some pretty decent kills out here, but the other guys who have the big base with the helicopter, they're rivals with somebody, and they keep thinking that that's the person that's killing them, because the one thing I like about the lab is there's no kill feed. Unless somebody kills you and loots you and gets your name tag, they don't know who you are. So it makes it cool to not have a kill feed, so no one's going, hey, I know who killed me. I know who lives in the area. It allows me to stay hidden more. I don't want them knowing who I am. So yeah, I've killed a couple of their guys. I even tried to take out their helicopter, which really made them mad the other day. Because I know I hit that guy at least 3 times in the helicopter, but I wasn't using 338. I was using the Mosin, which is not the best when they're wearing the high-end armor, but I know I hit him a couple of times because he was in the chat cussing the other guy out. And that guy's like, I'm not even over there right now. He's like, I know it was you. You're always camping our base. I'm like, if he only knew it wasn't him, it was actually me. But that's the cool part, that they're fighting with somebody, so it gives me a chance to camp. And but the way they built their base, you can go in that big town down from where their base is, and there's like an apartment building that's like 700, 800 meters away. It gives you a good sniping point to when their helicopter's taking off, or if anybody's on the roof. And you're in town, so you're hidden by all the other buildings. So if they come looking for you, just kind of sneak off. You gotta head back to base. Need some water quick, hurry. Alright, let's go back to base. You gotta run back to base real quick, and then go AFK. Gotta move my vehicle, and then I'll be right back. On the hunt for more nails. We've been on this server here for about a week, almost. And yeah, everybody else, I don't know how they do it. Like, you take the guys with the big base. I've used about 10 boxes of nails to get the size base I've got, which really ain't that big. They have used a guaranteed 600 boxes of nails to build that big 6x6x6 base they've got, with the helicopter pad thing on top and everything. So you tell me in the first couple of days how they got that many nails and that much lumber. Because you can't buy lumber in town, you can't buy nails in town. Unless they're doing like the key cards. And the key cards are giving nails, because I don't do key cards. I don't do the key cards. I do go in the lab. My base where it's at. If you turn this way, there's a lab door right down there. It's about 1K, a meter away. Close to 2K. Almost 2K. And you can hear it from my base. When you hear that beep, beep, you take off running. That gives you enough time. By the time you get there, they've already went inside. You got a little ways in. You come in behind them and just loot what's left. You take the leftovers. Try to not get in a fight. I try not to get in a fight unless I have to. I've only died 3 times on this server, and that's from the same guy. Because they camp that area where I loot at. Alright, we gotta go stay in base and go AFK a second. Put these nails up. We got enough nails right there now to go ahead and do another floor and wall. Alright, let me put this in here, then we're gonna go AFK. Where's the other one at? I gotta go buy some more cold box. Where's them saws at? I had like a bunch of them. Oh, here they are. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go AFK just a second.
Strapped in my faith, I'm ready to go. With my eyes on the prize, I'm feeling that glow. Got my armor on tight, I'm steady and bold. Christ is risen, his story's been told. We're fighting for God, can't back down. Demon habits fall, we're taking the crown. Pick up your cross, walk straight in his light. In the name of Jesus, we're ready to fight. A soldier of Christ, I'm standing my ground. With the word as my sword, hear that battle sound. Revelation in my heart, I know what's at stake. Whosoever's name's in that book won't break. We're fighting for God, can't back down. Demon habits fall, we're taking the crown. Pick up your cross, walk straight in his light. In the name of Jesus, we're ready to fight. I rebuke you, Satan, you can't have my soul. With the might of the Savior, I'm feeling so whole. Evil spirits tremble, they know the truth. In the mighty name of Jesus, I claim my youth. Christ is King and I'm marching on. With the strength of the Spirit, I'll never be gone. In the battle of faith, I'm armed with his grace. When the final judgment comes, I'll find my place. We're fighting for God, came back down. Demon habits fall, we're taking the crown. Pick up your cross, walk straight in his light. In the name of Jesus, we're ready to fight.
Alright, we're back. I actually need to figure out how to do a lot of videos. I can post videos on here, so when I go AFK like that, I can have a video play. Need to figure that out. So when I hit the be right back button, I can hit boom and it'll play the video. Server's currently locked. Or the server just restarted, waiting for it to come back up. We're actually not going to start building just right this second. We do have what we got? What's today? Tuesday. We got Wednesday. We got today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. We got 4 more days before raiding gets turned on, because it wiped Friday, and the admin said no one is to raid for about a week. So I'm figuring they're counting a week as don't start raiding until Friday. So we got till Friday to get. Now I've got enough to do another set of tier 2 doors, so that'll put me at 1, 2, 3. Should put me at 5 tier 2 doors. Maybe 6. I do need tier 3 doors, but getting that is extremely hard. I got lucky the last time I played on this server, but I didn't have full tier 3 doors. I had 1 tier 3 door, and then the rest were all tier 2. But you do your main door in tier 3, and it kind of deters people. Especially, if they roll up, they go, this ain't that big of a base. Do I risk raiding it? And I also need to spend some money and get me a raid alarm. Just because I don't play all the time, a raid alarm, I'm gonna have to get one this time just to be safe, so I can set it up. That way, if I'm not playing and I'm hanging out with the wife and the kids or doing something, I get, an alert. I can check into it. It's taking forever. Okay, we'll be back. Server's still down.
sunshine kissing my face. Hey, got my crew, we staying tight. Living life, it feels so right. Every struggle we rise above. With that faith, we spread the love. Bryson Gray, Tyson James, singing truth, we live his name. Every day we shine, keep it real. Thug life, but we know the deal. Got that Christian vibe, we ain't shy. Walking in grace, watch us fly. Every day we living bold. Timeless truth can't be sold. Still knows Mike Malachi, spitting fire, spreading peace. Ace that preaching on the track, got that rhythm never lag. From the streets to the altar call, we stand together, we'll never fall. Faith in our hearts, love in our souls. Every day we reach our goals. Every day we shine, keep it real. Thug life, but we know the deal. Got that Christian vibe, we ain't shy. Walking in grace, watch us fly. Every day we living bold. Timeless truth can't be sold. Lift your heads, let the world see.
Okay, let's get back on. Finally. Once we get more guns, get this filled up, we're gonna move all this to the other locker. There is no limit on lockers, but we are running out of room, so I can put another locker here, but alright. Let's go, we're back in. Before we leave, go ahead and get us a drink. I watch too many YouTubers, and I don't. YouTubers and Twitch players, when they're on DayZ, they're always flashing with their food health. I like mine to be kind of maxed out most of the time. It's weird. But let's go try to get this car. We do know somebody was in the area because they were looting. I didn't drop that bag off. Darn it. Forgot to drop the bag off. I do not want to be carrying that thing back out there. It's taking up space. I like the 100 slot bags the best, but I have seen bigger than 100 slot, but I don't know where you get them at. I've only had one once that I got off somebody that was bigger than 100 slot. But I lost it as soon as I got it. Okay, now let's go try to get this car. There's zombies in the area. Right out the book says zombies. Yeah, I just seen a video for a new survival game. If they made a new survival game where you was like a COD-based type game, like better graphics, and you could like set up your own base and stuff and kind of defend it, that would be kind of cool. The DayZ is cool. I mean, you got this base, your all this loot you can get. storing your base, but sometimes it causes server lag. But you had like a little bit better graphics game where you're not really you don't lose your loot like you do on here. Like you die, you drop your loot. Maybe on there, like make it a little different. Like when you die and you respawn, you spawn with what you had. Like it's a set loot, which would be cool. Like you get your base, the base is yours. It's your base where your team spawns at. Base is there until server wipes. Because the losing the gear is what gets a lot of people. Especially people that hate playing this game. New people who come on and say, oh, I'm going to play, and they play the official servers, and then they get fully geared out just to get killed, and they're like, you know how long it took to get geared out? Yeah, just have somebody better than you snipe you. Yeah, officials almost made me quit playing this game 6 years ago. Until one guy said, well, bro, because I got mad. And I was using the chat, and the mic, and the dude's like, I told him, I was like, don't kill me. And I was going off. And he's like, bro, it sounds like you need to play modded if you hate losing gear like that. It's like, bro, I'm mad. I lost my gear for the 3rd time. And then they told me about modded, and I was like, oh my god. Modded servers are so much easier. Yeah, I mean, you still lose your gear, but I can pick where I spawn at. The only thing I don't like about the lab server is you only have 2 spawn points. We need a 3rd spawn point. You got those 2 main areas, which are fine, but you need one way over here on this side. For people like me who hate running 13 point something K back to base. Especially when you're solo and you're getting raided. It sucks. You have to run all the way back to base. There, car's this way. We're gonna go try to get that car, and we're gonna search for some nails on the way. Nothing. Surprised that guy didn't build back inside this base. He had a cool base in here the last time he got raided. I wasn't the one that raided the guy. Somebody else had blew the doors. I heard it and I came in behind him and swooped up all the rest of the loot. Ooh, we'll take that. Candy corn. I don't like candy corn. Candy corn tastes like rubber. It's like the worst candy. We'll take a bottle of water. Food. Holy smokes, this one area's got like a ton of stuff. Man, just keeps delivering. Just keeps hitting with that loot, man. That was a good little score right there. Alright, let's go get this car. We're gonna push. We're gonna try taking the tires off. Maybe sinking it in the ground a bit or causing it to bounce its way out. If I can take the back tires off and kind of get it to bounce through, put the tires back on it, we can drive it. We definitely need this car. I don't have a key to it, but I could care less. We can use it until somebody else takes it from us. We gotta get lucky on this. The sucky part is it's out in the open on a main road. That's the sucky part. I think we're gonna get it this time. See how much further it's sticking through? Come on. Somebody take a tire off of that? Nope, nope. Just buried in the ground. If we could get in that door, that's the thing. I can't get the door open. If I could get the door open, I could drive that out of there. Maybe we push it backwards. Can we open this door? Yeah, keep bouncing around like that. Keep bouncing around. Yeah, we need to keep bouncing around. Well, I just gotta get inside the car. I could get the door open and climb in. Put this tire on me. We're gonna try something. Okay, so now we've got the car leveled out. Okay. There we go. Well, I didn't do much of anything. I figured that would help, but... Oh, baby. Slingshot engaged. Yeah, I'm not the kind to give up. Yeah, I need the car and I don't want to waste money on a car, so we're gonna get it. So you gotta get enough bounce for it to slingshot out. You could die from this. I've been slingshotted up in the air before. There's a tire spinning, but I don't know which tire is spinning. Yeah, I can switch seats. But I want to get this door to open. If I can get this door to open, that'll be a... Come on, bounce your way around. Come on. Oh, now I'm seriously trapped. Now I'm definitely trapped in the car. There's definitely no getting out now. This door's trapped. Come on. Alright, we got the door open. It's a plus plus. Any other person would probably give up. Not when you're this close. Come on. I really want this car. And I'm gonna get it. Slingshot and Gabe. Come on. It was almost there. You see that way, it was almost out of there. There's probably an admin sitting there going, what's this guy doing? What this guy's doing is trying to get the car to bounce. Whoever was driving this car down this road and rammed it in there is a blooming idiot. And if somebody comes along and kills me, they kill me, you know. Now if I had another vehicle to push this, it would easily come loose. Kind of ram at the rear and would give it a good push. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that loose. You know, one thing they don't have is the car jack. That's one thing they don't have is that car jack. That would have helped a lot. Alright, we're fixing to leave this and go. Yeah. Let's eat some food and get out of here. You ain't getting that car. That thing is stuck. I don't care who you are. I thought, man, I'll get that car to be easy. A little bit of maneuvering, because I've done it before, come across vehicles like that. And sit there for a minute or two. And knock that thing loose. Nope, not today. That thing is stuck. Alright, let's go loot. We gotta get some more nails. We got 2 full boxes of nails. We need another box. The 3rd box will get us around to the front. Then we're gonna have to buy some more code locks because we gotta have 10 doors. Right now I've only got 5 doors, and actually don't even got 5 doors because if they blow the first door and go straight in, they've got the second door. I gotta wall that off. I can't do it until I can connect in on the other side. Is there a car down here, or is that a broken car? That's a game car. I was fixing to say, Shucks. Nice to get lucky. Just wasn't meant for us to have that car. Unless we can find like a wrench or something to cause it to flip. You know, you can make it flip. Maybe about the only way of getting that loose. I'd have to go to town and buy the jack and put the jack under it. Kind of jack it so it makes the car pop up off the ground. Maybe knock it loose. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Pretty decent. Ooh, we'll take that. Protecting made steel can we use repair this? Yeah, use repairing this, so those are good to have. There's no hidden stashes. There's usually a stash or 2 over here you can hit up. Oh well, we're gonna go loot. Still sucks we didn't get that car. That would have been perfect. Well, for me, that would have been perfect. I've got the money to buy a car. I just don't see the point in buying a car when you're just gonna lose it when somebody kills you. Or especially if you're getting raided and somebody lockpicks it because they're in the area. Yeah, I'll take that. Always take an extra backpack. We spent probably 10, 15 minutes trying to get that stupid car. What's that? No, we don't want no shotgun case. I got enough shotguns. Don't need any more. Nothing. Nada. Nothing but junk. I just got player lag or something. Got to have a key. This door is open. Somebody's here. This place is a bust. Just need one more box of nails, man. Come on. Kitchen timer is a good thing to pick up. You set the timer on the kitchen timer and you throw it by somebody's base, and it'll make a little. It makes like a little tick 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 tick, and then it starts ringing. It's a good way to throw them off. Shotgun case. I don't want another shotgun case. I kind of want to say somebody's been here, but AR case. We'll check it out. Nope. But we will be taking that. We can figure out how to get the room for it. First off, let's open this. We can sell these in town. Okay. It's here. Put that there. Put that there. That there. Boom. Drink the water because we don't want to keep it. Don't need it. Bye 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 bye. Did you want to do? You don't need it. Go ahead and eat one of these. But we'll do the MRE, it's better. There's an alarm clock too. That's a cool. You can actually set the time on it. That'd be kind of cool. You throw that outside somebody's base and let it. I will say the best one I ever done was on the wall server when we were messing with the Redman guy, his group. We knew he had an admin in his pocket. We've been fighting this guy for about a couple months. And then the only reason he got the upper hand was we got banned for a bit. We got like a 3-day ban. They claimed we were cheating because while I was sawing a tent, they were able, and you can still do this. Don't do it because you will get nannered. You'll get banned. While you're sawing a tent or any type of locker, and you're using the hacksaw, you can have somebody push you out of the building, and they can pretty much push you all the way back to base, and you'll still be sitting there sawing. So what they done was we figured this out, and they happened to push me over into the woods, and an admin was standing there watching. He popped up and was like, "Guys, that's illegal." I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Pushing each other like that's illegal. Can't do that." We were kicked straight off. I was like, "Are you serious?" Everybody was at the raid, got nannered. There was 3 guys from our group that didn't get banned. They held the base down to make sure we didn't get raided, but it gave the guy enough time to build his base bigger and move it to a different spot because apparently he was cheating too. He was using, now I've noticed this server allows it, but if you use a tent for a door and they have to cut through it, then that takes away one of your doors, so it counts as a door on the server. But the server we played on, you really wasn't allowed to do tents like that. Once they seen what was going on with the tents, they were like, "No, we can't allow that." They didn't get nannered like we did and get banned. They just got, "Hey, you got to tear this base down and move it." So they had to tear the whole base down and move it. And then we come back, and we were fussing with the admin, which was apparently a no-no, because we wind up going and raiding his base again. And we're like, "He's cheating. He's got an admin in his pocket," which is a no-no altogether. But no, we got canned. I left the server for a couple of months, went to a new server, played on it, and then I was like, guys were like, "We're on here messing with him. He's still cheating." I'm like, "Okay." So I went back. I played for a little bit, but just wasn't the same. We held that server down for a good 1.5 years, going on 2 years. Nobody being able to get in. Nobody being able to get a helicopter. I mean, we controlled who had helicopters, who didn't. Because we had a group of 20. We had 2 groups. We only allowed 1 group of 10. But we had an extra hidden group that was kind of helping us keep track of the server. And we pretty much ran the server in the ground. It was just 2 groups back and forth. Like, if you come on the server and we heard a helicopter flying, we would find you. Because our group had the max, which was you're allowed 2 helicopters and 4 cars. We had 2 groups, so we had 4 helicopters. And we would just scour the server until we found your base and your helicopter. And then we would just camp you until we got it. But we wind up not knowing we were killing the server off by doing that, and the server went under. That's why I used the wall is dead for my name thing on here and use CSG, because we were CSG. But I used the wall is dead because the wall is dead. It's still there. The admin, or the guy that runs it, will not let it go. He thinks he can revive it. He has tried time and time again. But when I offer people to play, "Hey, let's go play on the wall server," I actually got unbanned from that server. We can go play on it. And they're like, "Nope, I hate the guy that runs it." I'm like, "Yeah, no, he's not the best." He doesn't want to update the server. He doesn't want to do any new mods. Make the server relevant. Like I explained about the teleporting. Like the lab has. I'm like, "Bro, you should get that." Nope. People love the server the way it is. It's like, what people? Nobody plays on it. Nobody plays on that server. It's dead. One of our guys stayed on there. He was the last guy to leave the server. He became admin on the server. He tried to get the admin to upgrade and add new weapons. They were using that old style armor stuff that really ain't that good. They were using old style guns. He was like, "You need to upgrade. The mods you're using are from like 5 years ago. No one uses that mods anymore. He got him to upgrade and add in oil rigs. He got him to upgrade and add in some key card rooms. But other than that, he wouldn't upgrade anything else. It was just like, you can go play on that server. You can build you a base easy. Because nails are 1k. You get a box of nails for 1k in town. You can get planks for 1k in town. So you can buy all your planks and nails. And you start out with like, I think it's close to 500k. You could easily build like a huge base on there, but it doesn't do you no good if there's nobody to raid you. If no one plays. And the server was full of one-tappers. I hated it. I only stayed there because of my friends. The one-tappers were stupid. Like, guns like these didn't do you any good. Nobody was using them. They were just one-tapping each other. Bunch of people just going around one-tapping each other. Stupid. Alright. It says clothing here. Okay, so we can put a backpack here. Stick that in the backpack. Put a helm here. I think I got another helm. We're finally starting to get some decent stuff to where we can like have extra gear. We'll put that there. I need to find out where those other ones are. Oh, they're not there, but I need to put these in here. We got another hacking tablet, which is good. I sold one in town. I'm gonna leave this one here at base. Wait, was those one things in there? Where they at? Oh, here they are. We need to move our grenades down here. Move this down here too. Along with this, since it's... Okay, now I'll move all this. Move this up here. Let's move this. Right there for now. Move that there. Move that there. Okay. We're gonna sell that stuff. Another barrel for more storage. Man, we getting good with the storage. We do need to go sell some of this. I'm probably gonna work on extending the base out after I log off live, because I gotta come on around. I still need that extra box of nails. It's gonna help. If I don't get it, I'm still gonna extend the base on around with what little bit of nails I got. I'll be able to go at least one more out. But another box will allow me to go two more out. So I want to kind of connect in with that door over there and put a door there, and then kind of, you know what I'm saying? That way I can kind of block that off. That way they have to raid all the way through and make it around. That way then it's not just straight in, and they're done. Alright, we got another little bit of looting we're gonna do, and then we're gonna call it for today. People put this, it was the year 2000, a single phone line. You were trying to use the internet, but someone picked up the phone, and pure chaos happened. Try 1995. We got I got my first computer, in which it really wasn't mine. It was supposed to be, but it was a family PC. We also got internet with it. Internet was new in our town at the time, and it wasn't that good. It was slower than nails. It was the worst of the worst. We was running Windows 95. PC I bought was used. I bought it off the kids that run the computer store here in town now. They're my age. But back then, their dad was the one that worked on computers. He done it out of his house. So we bought the computer off him. It was used. He put it together. Wasn't that good of a computer, but it done what it needed to. We had Mario on a floppy disk. We played Mario on floppy disk. We would gather around and see who could get the furthest or who could beat it. It was pretty cool. And then we wound up getting Doom on floppy disk. We had a kid at school that was like getting games for us. We used that thing all the way up. We played, our first online game we played on that thing was Diablo. And then we wound up getting Diablo 2. By the time Lords of Destructions came out, computer was not able to handle it because that was around 2000. We had to wind up upgrading the video card, which was at the time was a Voodoo. If any of you guys remember the Voodoo video cards, those things were terrible, but hey, it's what we had back in the 90s. The Voodoo upgrade actually allowed us to play Lords of Destruction, and we upgraded the RAM. We had the RAM maxed out, had the graphics maxed that you could put in a Windows 95 PC. It was a pretty awesome time. About the same time Lords of Destruction came out, my parents had saved up enough money, and I was like, I want a brand new PC. They got me a Gateway computer that had Windows Millennium on it. The worst operating system out there. That thing was buggy. Hackers could easily hack it. It was no good. It was just pure bad. But man, I loved it. I was able to play Diablo 2 Lords of Destructions with ease. I was able to start playing, my brother started playing EverQuest. I kind of joined him on EverQuest for a bit. He was able to play it. Had a little bit better graphics card than the other PC because Voodoo had kind of died off. Around 2001, Voodoo was dying off. I think it was an NVIDIA graphics card or a Raiden. I don't know, it wasn't that good. It didn't even have a fan on it. There's no fans, no. But it was cool. I used that PC all the way up till 2003 when they came out with Windows XP. That's when I upgraded to a Dell computer. And Dells were awesome at the time. Got me a nice Dell. It had a really good graphics card. It had 2-core processor, which was nice for the time. It came with everything. It came with a speaker, subwoofer, mouse, keyboard, everything. I paid like over $1,000 for it. It was whoosh. Nowadays you can get PCs pretty cheap. Like the one I got here that I got on sale. This gaming PC on sale that runs almost any game, high settings. It's a good deal. Back then you wasn't getting PCs that cheap. And the ones I really wanted, everybody that was playing EverQuest had a Falcon. That was a cool brand back in the day. They were like $5,000 and $6,000 for just their base models, and I was like, I want a Falcon. They seemed cool. Not knowing that at the time that really wasn't a good brand. It was just the one that Sony was telling everybody you should go get Falcon. Because anytime you got like an EverQuest game, inside the box would be this little pamphlet that said, buy Falcon. Great gaming PC. Great for playing EverQuest. Great for this, great for that. I'm like, man, I gotta get one of them. Not knowing they wasn't that good. They were junk. They was junk PCs. They was just overpriced PCs with a little better video card than what you would get when you bought like a standard Dell. They had a little bit better RAM, a little bit better CPU. Like they really wasn't that good. I used my Dell all the way up till 2009 playing EverQuest and playing World of Warcraft. I played those 2 games all the way up to 2009 when the old baby finally gave out. She died. Had it from 2003 to 2009. I was like, I gotta upgrade. So I upgraded and got a laptop. Worst mistake ever. Laptop was good. It handled the games really good, but it overheated a lot. And then from 2010 up till a couple of years ago, I would just use PCs. I would go buy something used off somebody. It would either be good or be bad. And then I started streaming. I couldn't.
Thomas31512 is now
Thanks for the
following.
follow. Nice vibes. I can connect with you. I'm already connected with bigger streamers. Thanks. A lot of the people I hang out with play DayZ. A lot of them have a lot of followers. I also hang out with people that play Fortnite, other games. They have a lot of followers. I'm not trying to push myself to get a lot of followers right now, but I do appreciate it. But I appreciate the follow, Thomas. Love it, man. Love it when people follow. We are fixing to run to the safe zone so we can log out in town, and then we're going to log off. I'm going to take a break and give me something to eat. I'll probably come back alive here in a bit. We're going to go find something to eat. I actually need to get out of the slump I'm in and start hitting the gym again. Man, I've been slacking. Me and the wife have been slacking. She's been live streaming on TikTok. I've been live streaming here. And we hadn't been to the gym in a while. We was at that thing every day. He lost like a good 60 pounds. And then we just kind of was like, ugh. We're live streaming, we're doing other stuff. We need to get back at it. Alright, let's get back to heading to the safe zone. We gotta get off here. Alright, go fix me something to eat. Probably gonna fix some sausage, some eggs. We still got eggs. Oats do sound pretty good. Usually when I go to the gym to work out, I'll fix me some oats with some egg and throw some sausage in there and some toast. And that right there will cover me for most of the day. I have high metabolism, so I burn everything off like really quick. So I have to eat a lot. So when I eat in the morning, I usually eat a lot of food. And then about 12, sometimes 11, I'll eat again. And then I'll eat again about 4 or 5. And then before I get ready for bed, I'll eat me another meal. That's one problem people hate. Like especially my wife, when we first met, she was having problems with weight. She was trying to lose weight. She was getting aggravated because she would get aggravated because I'm so skinny. And she's like, "How are you never gaining weight? You constantly eat food." I'm like, "I've been to the doctor. I have high metabolism. I burn everything off quick. Like I go for a run. I've lost 8 or 9 pounds just running. So I have to constantly eat. Or if not, I'll get too skinny. So I have to constantly keep eating food. And after a while, we finally figured out what worked for her. We got her losing weight. We was hitting the gym. Then she had her surgery. She lost enough weight, they gave her surgery. And then boom. She was down to like 180 in no time. She's like, "Man, this feels good." I was like, "You are going down and I'm going up. I'm almost 160 now because I'm constantly forcing myself to eat all that extra food." Like people say, "Man, you should be at the gym all the time." If I go to the gym 24/7, I'm gonna be beanpole. I'm gonna be too skinny. Because when we first got married, I weighed about 150. Alright, we're in the safe zone, and we are gonna get off here, and we will see you guys later.